Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 2-1 now to Mookie.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. The 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Greinke has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-0. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Benintendi leads off first with 1 away. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Bogaerts is there. He's got it 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Danny, any thoughts?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 1st. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Weekly hit towards first. Goldschmidt charging this one, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7, third baseman, Raphael Devers.
Digging in, Raphael Devers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Still nothing. Into the box, Steven Souza set to lead off the home half of the second.
Steven Souza.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the run is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 5, the shortstop.
Now batting, Nick Ahmed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting 5th, center fielder.
Settling in now, A.J. Pollock will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Sale stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. This is his second year as a major leaguer. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. David Peralta with a 2-run shot, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So all in all, they'll have a man aboard after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. But the Diamondbacks. So coming to the plate, Christian.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch on the way. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. At the plate, Chris Sale, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty, one man out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike two. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, Mookie Betts. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So they're held. Striding in once again, Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Here's a pop-up now. Barehanded on the move. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
On the move is Martinez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Steven Souza. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Betts. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. In now, Steve Pearce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, just one hit and one error on the Boston line score. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Two out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Striding in, Nick Ahmed, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. In now, A.J. Pollock. Popped him up. Bogarts has a play. He's got it one away. Now to the plate, David Peralta. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Martinez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Here it comes, 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. Souza is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even work.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So put another 0 on the board as they... So here now is the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options for whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Greinke aboard here at first with nobody out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. One out. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Hope for one. On to Pierce at first, but too late to get them both.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They lead it 3. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? They continue to stack up. 17 in a row set down. Joe Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nick Ahmed comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter.
Up next for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Three runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Oh, and 2, here it is. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Count still at 1 and 2.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
From the stretch. Bounce to first. Fielded by Pierce. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Pitcher number 21.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Digging in now, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Benintendi's on the move. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Benintendi stands at second with no outs. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Greinke ready now. The 1-1 starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Through 6 1/3, Greinke still working on a shutout. Hit on the ground to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Here it comes. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up.
Got it. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
Just 1 earned on the docket for Greinke thus far into his 7th inning work. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to first. Pierce is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Comes set, and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. Matt Barnes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Goldschmidt stands at first with 1 out. Here it comes on 1-1. Drilled down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
The batter, number 13.
Ready for another chance? Nick Ahmed. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lifted into center field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So stepping in, A.J. Pollock. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 Boston error, and 1 man left on. Rafael Devers the next to bat. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even
good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Sandy Leon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Sandy Leon.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
From the stretch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez is going to get there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Greinke.
So digging in now, Zach Greinke, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Popped him up. Bogarts moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Left side. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second.
Giro, here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Giving chase is Benintendi. He can't get there as it falls in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Here's Mookie Betts, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.